Tokyo kill this beat, bitch.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is an emergency broadcast, man. And I usually don't do the lives this early, man. But Memphis rapper Young Dolph was just gunned down in his hometown of Memphis. Okay, and nobody knows why this happened. This is, this is pretty much, something that's just going down, you know what I'm saying, right now. And for those of you that don't know who Young Dolph is, he is a American rapper, hip hop rapper, and he's been in the music game for quite some time, and it's very heartbreaking that we have to see, hear about another young rapper, young man gunned down. What I'm saying, at this point, like, it's really ridiculous that, see, this is the type of stuff I be talking about, man. It's really ridiculous that this young man died in his hometown, you know what I'm saying? And, they found him, in one of the markets, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to show y'all two videos. And the first video is pretty much this young lady, she's on her work break and she's coming to the scene where his body was found, and you can see his arm hanging out of the window. And I'll get to that in just a moment. And it's just, this is the reason why I try to tell people, man, the lifestyle you live, man, the lifestyle you live, is the one that you will pretty much have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reason for people to be, doing what they're doing out here. You know what I'm saying? As far as this young man is concerned. So I'm going to show y'all these videos, and hopefully you guys can get into a sense of what happened. Now, some say that it could possibly have something to do probably with Soulja Boy. We don't know. I'm not saying I know. Nobody else that I know is saying that they know. But it is a possible narrative, is what a lot of people are saying. Okay, so it's not like we have all of, the pieces, the information. But hopefully we can get them. Okay, so it's really ridiculous that this young man has been killed in his hometown, where he grew up at, where his career started, and we have so many people that we, that we have mourned over the years, man, you know what I'm saying? And for this to happen to him, man, is really ridiculous. But then, people just evil like this, man. People are just evil like this, man. And you know what I'm saying? And And we got so many people that just, you know what I'm saying, they have, you know, drama in their life, they have feuds, you know what I'm saying, and they're disappointed, upset, or they just haters. I mean, this is a prime example of what haters do. This is a prime example of what haters do, man. That's why this is an emergency broadcast, man. I just got the word, just got the news, and I was like, man, I have to do a live to this so that this young man can get the respect and get his flowers, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Young Dolph was a very talented rapper, you know what I mean? He made a lot of fun music, you know what I'm saying? He did a lot of things that consisted of him being a great rapper, you know what I mean? And, you know, so, I mean, he has some music that I like, you know what I mean? Now, I can't probably name any of them, but I just know I like some of it. It's like when I hear his music, I just know it's Dolph. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to try to name some. Y'all. I'm gonna try to do that. But the young man was gunned down in his hometown. And it's really sad that this young man is, you know, has lost his life, you know, due to, you know, saying the foolishness, you know what I mean, and the buffoonery of, you know what I'm saying, of you know, young people, you know, hating on him. And you know, he was supposedly shot in the cranium, in the head, and now he is no longer with us. You know, and a lot of people feel like, you know, it is just not fair. It's not right, you know, that this happened. He was a very aspiring rapper, and you know, he was going places. You know what I'm saying? He was going places. You know what I'm saying? And he you know, he handled his business. He did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got to show respect to this young man, and we need to be mindful about you know, what he's accomplished as far as a rapper. We do need to be mindful. We don't need to, you know, hate him for it. Hate him, you know, hate anybody. But I'm pretty sure that there's an investigation underway, and I'm really hoping that they do find the assailants that has done this to this young man. You know, hopefully his family gets the help that they need to get through the process. And no one knows if it was a gang shooting, if it was a hate crime, a crime of passion, reckless endangerment, racketeering, or something. Nobody knows what the reason for this event to happen. No one knows why that this happened to young Dolph. He was, you know what I'm saying, like I said, he was a very, very, very high-profile rapper, very famous, a superstar, actually. And for him to be gunned down, you know, like his life meant nothing, like he didn't, you know, create a success, you know what I'm saying, to take care of himself and his family, you know, that's just an insult. You know what I mean? It's just a very, very much so as an insult, you know what I'm saying, to his very name. You know, but what could have possibly happened, though, is the question. What could have possibly happened on why this had happened to this young man? There are so many things that we can cover. There are so many things that we can say, that we can do, that we can probably, you know what I'm saying, mention or, you know what I'm saying, about this. But none of us actually knows what really happened. None of us actually knows what really happened, you know, and why it happened. Was he involved in something that he shouldn't have been involved in? Was he involved in some sort of gang affiliation? Some sort of affiliation with people that were not good people? And I'm pretty sure that the killer or killers are pretty much either on the run or probably in hiding are probably standing right in the very place where it happened, right in everybody's face, and nobody knows. See, all sorts of things, you know what I'm saying, about this incident can be talked about. Because when, as I was hearing about Young Dolph and hearing some of his music, you know, I never seen him as a criminal. Well, as a somebody that's trying to, you know, put on a show like they're the baddest or the toughest or something. I mean, he's never come off to me that way. I mean, I haven't watched him for a long time. Excuse me. But it's very sad that this young man is gone, because what could have possibly went wrong in this case, and what I'm saying, what scenario can we conjure up to actually question what happened to Mr. Young Dolph? What happened? Now, some say that Soulja Boy could have something possibly to do with this. And I don't know that to be true for sure. I don't. This is just the word that's been spreading. And I'm not going to say that Soulja Boy has something to do with this. So don't quote me on that, and then don't try to say that I said it, because I did not say that Soulja Boy is responsible. Soulja Boy has something to do with it. I did not say that. I said that I heard that Soulja Boy supposedly had something to do with it. That does not make that fact. It's just something I heard. He say, she say. I don't know if it's true or if it's fact. So I'm not going to say he's responsible. So do not quote me or try to say, oh yeah, he said that. No, I did not. I said I don't know if he is responsible or not. I don't know if he's responsible or not. But word is going around saying that it might have been him responsible for his death. Now, I don't know if he is. I don't know. That's the reason why I'm sitting here disclaiming the fact that I know. I do not know. All I'm going by is what was told to me, what I heard, and what, as far as YouTube and the media, has, propagandized. So Soulja Boy, I don't know if you really did it or not, brother, and I don't know if you really involved with this young man's death. So hopefully you're not. You know what I mean? So but that is what's been spreading throughout this entire debacle, that Soulja Boy somehow may have possibly had something to do with Young Dolph's death. So, like I said, don't know if it's factual, but I will find out if it is eventually, and I may do a story on it. So we need to pretty much just sit here, people. We need to actually sit back, man, and think, man, what is going on in our communities for us to sit here and have these type of situations where these young men and women are killing each other, famous young men and women at that. Because I have noticed something. There are a lot of celebrities, rappers to be exact, that have been dying. And it would seem to me it's like people are just getting rid of the competition. Looks like it's a wipeout going on right now. Looks like people are trying to get rid of the competition right now. Because that's what it seems like to me. And it's really sad that, these guys, these young ladies, and these people out here, they're getting killed left and right. And nobody's able to stop it, because nobody knows when it's going to happen. Could he have possibly been involved in some sort of gang relation? Could it have been possibly somewhat involved in some sort of gang relation? Maybe it could have. Maybe it's not. But I do know that it had to have something to do with whatever he may have been involved in. Now, I don't know specifically what he was involved in, but I'm pretty sure it had something to do with that. And if not, then hey, then obviously he was killed for nothing. Haters. Haters are who killed him. So, why did young Dolph get gunned down? Why was he slain? That is the question. Why was he slain? Why did they kill him? I guess we will never know. That is going to be up to the police investigations, the coroners, and the examiners. Hopefully, they find out what was going on around his circle. So, and then in this video I'm going to show you, the people were saying that he was shooting back. And they was like, yeah, he shot back. But obviously didn't work out for him that way. He shot back, but obviously they hit him too hard. Yeah, man, killing all our people, man. And I guarantee you, our own people had something to do with this. This is ridiculous. And you know what's crazy? The police are pulling up. You know, the police are telling people to bag up. We're like, come on, man. Like we ain't never seen a dead body before. I mean, damn, this is our people laying there on the ground. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's probably more people just being nosy and actually not truly just caring, but being nosy. Then one police officer, he pulls up, white boy, he pulls up and he on his phone and shit. Like, oh, that's just another nigga got killed. I'm finna go over there and investigate it. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you back. Oh, I can talk on the phone. It ain't nothing. Yeah, we can talk while I do this. Like, you ain't supposed to be on the phone, officer. This is a serious crime that just happened. Now they gotta pick his body up, take that young man. Okay, so I'm gonna get to the video, y'all. So let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and get to the video. Here we go. So this is the video. This young lady is pretty much pulling up to the crime scene of young Dolph's murder. And that's why I'm saying hopefully it wasn't gang related, but let's find out. Let's see what this young lady here. I watched the video already, y'all, so let's go. Here we go.
Oh my God. Damn, they just killed Dolph, y'all. Y'all see his arm hanging out the window?
You see how people are sitting there laughing and shit? Like, this is serious, man. This young man just lost his life. And you got people out there playing around and laughing and goofing off. Like, I mean, I guess it's just normal to them that this type of shit happens, man. But you know what? That's a shame how people laugh and shit, and it's funny when it's not them, when they're not the ones that's laid out dead. It's fucked up. Anyway, this is not a laughing moment. This is serious, man. That's why I'm telling you, well, I'm telling you, our people we have fallen so far, man. You know, from anything, you know what I'm saying, of being a human. If anything, like we just stopped caring about each other. It's really sad that, you know, this woman can sit here and joke and laugh at this motherfucker like it's funny. Like, look at this. Let me go back. Let me go back, y'all. See, look at it. Laughing and shit. That shit not funny, man. You sitting there looking on, being nosy, and you laughing about shit.
What the fuck is in here?
That's his arm hanging out the window. Wow, look at this young man laying out, y'all.
Damn.
Sad. Somebody's baby's gone. Somebody's son, somebody's father, somebody's uncle, somebody's brother. Another one of us is gone. Another one. These cops, they walking around like they don't even give a fuck.
Damn, look at dolph. Right here on Airways and Ketchum. Look, he gonna try to block the view. Garbage ass.
And look, he on his phone too at the same time. Look what I tell y'all. Just another nigga. I can talk while I do this. Bitch ass cop. Oh, bitch ass cop. This is really sad. Then he died in the most odd place. Looked like a rundown ass bar.
You trying to see what's going on?
You can hear the people in the background.
Yep.
You can hear him in the background saying, yeah, he shot back. Yeah, he shot back. They was shooting at, yeah, he shot back. So he fought for his life, though. He didn't go out like no bitch. He fought for his life.
Yep, that's dolph. Baby, let me get up out that yellow, baby. I'm on break. Good.
Right,
damn, y'all, they just shot young dolph in the head, man. Baby, come on, let me get on my break. I gotta get back to work, baby.
Well, your ass shouldn't have took off work, bitch, to go be nosy. This is a prime example of nosy niggas. Real talk. That's fucked up, though. And that lawman look like he's still on his damn phone, not giving a fuck, man.
Yep, that was him. His arm was hanging out the window of the store. Yep, this dolph. Right here at Airways and Ketchum. Baby, let me get up after this motherfucker. Hold on.
Ridiculous, y'all. This is one where young Dolph speaks on the shooting that almost took his life. Man, it looked like she had to take this down, whoever she was. But yeah, that's yeah. That's fucked up.
About $20,000. New tonight, rapper Young Dolph is shelling out $20,000 to two baristas who recently lost their jobs at a Duke coffee shop. It comes after a Duke vice president sounded.
Okay, so basically, yeah, this is about, one of his good deeds, man. You know what I'm saying, before he died. So let's listen up and then we'll go and get back to it.
The alarm after hearing the rapper's profanity-laced music playing at Joe Van Gogh. The two baristas fired in the aftermath. Tim Pulliam is live at Joe Van Gogh at the location in Chapel Hill tonight with new reaction. Tim?
Yeah, Andrea, we are about 10 minutes away from the Duke location of the Joe Van Gogh Coffee. This location is just right around the corner here. Those two fired baristas may no longer need their job after receiving $20,000 cash from rapper Young Dolph on stage last night. Today, the owner of Joe Van Gogh Coffee, who is also the person who fired two baristas this week, is reacting to the cash payout they just received from rapper Young Dolph. Robbie Roberts says, quote, "I think it's great that Dolph is giving the baristas $20,000. I am extremely pleased." Roberts apologized for firing Brittany Brown and a fellow co-worker this week after receiving a complaint from Duke University's VP of Student Affairs, Larry Moneta. Last week, Moneta says he visited the Joe Van Gogh Duke campus location and was shocked to hear this song by Young Dolph playing in the background.
Get paid, young, get paid, get paid, young, get paid.
Brown reportedly apologized to Moneta for the song that was part of a random playlist queued up in Era. But Moneta took his concerns to a Duke administrator. By Monday, Brown and her co-worker were fired. Moneta said how Joe Van Gogh responded to his complaint was solely their discretion. Since then, there have been multiple apologies from Joe Van Gogh Coffee to Vincent Price, president of Duke University. Price released a statement that says, in part, "We must do better." And Joe Van Gogh Coffee is ending its relationship with Duke. It will no longer serve coffee on campus. If you would like to see that video of these two baristas receiving that $20,000 payment on stage in Miami from rapper Young Dolph, just go to my Twitter page at TimABC11. That video is there.
That was a blessing.
There is some adult language there, so it will not be suitable for kids. We are live in Durham. Tim Pulliam, ABC11, Eyewitness News.
Tim, thank you.
That was a blessing right there, y'all. Gave those young ladies $20,000 for being fired at a barista's coffee shop, and the owner was like, "Oh, I think it's very pleasing. It's a blessing. What the fuck ever. You hated every moment of it." Cause see, he was expecting them young ladies not to make it, y'all. That's just real talk. But they did. So here we go, man. That was a good deed of that young man, man. He helped two ladies out. You know what I'm saying? So this guy wasn't all that bad like people say he was. But I just wanted to play that because, we do need to know the good side of a brother before we just talk bad about somebody, because the brother had a good heart. He helped those two young ladies out, and I'm pretty sure they're doing a whole lot better now. And obviously it just wasn't enough for him to get rid of his enemies or his haters. And now his young brother is gone. So let's go ahead and listen to this next video, man, about the rapper, being shot and killed. I'm really hoping that his family is doing all right and mourning and in peace and grieving in peace.
Have to, like I said, listen to music to really be touched by what happened. He was a success story when he made it out, but it wasn't only making it out, folks. For those who, again, you may be unaware of his history, his background, something Young Dolph would do is he would purchase homes, and he always said he wanted to give his son a home for his birthday, essentially. So by the time he graduated high school, he wanted his son to have almost 24 homes. So he is essentially pumping pumping money right back into this community by buying those homes and trying to again instill that business mind frame into his children, hoping that would become generational. Vowing his children would never, is how he put it, would never have to live the life that he lived. And that's taking care of his siblings. I think he had 2 brothers, 2 sisters, some of which were incarcerated, unfortunately, early pregnancies, you name it, something that we hear much too often, something that, you know, is really a reality for a lot of people. And young Dolph was, and not to try to paint him in this, you know, all glitter and rainbows way, but even though he had a difficult life, he always said, I don't have, that's not me. I don't have to continue living that life. And I want to show my family how that, how we can overcome. I want to show others, especially those who called South Memphis home. We know this was where he was raised. He was raised by those in the community. He always said it once more, the streets were his father. So this was really personal, and this was home. And that's why you would oftentimes see young Dolph in particular coming back to this area, Castelia Heights in particular, because that is where he was raised by his grandmother, along with, like I said, his siblings.
Wow. Incredible. Hold on, this is ad, y'all. Wow, that's incredible that this young man was pretty much a big influence, you know, on his neighborhood. And it says that this one is live here, so man was pretty much a big influence, you know, on his neighborhood. And it says that this one is live here, so man, I'm pretty much, that's me.
You don't have to, like I said, listen to music to really be touched by what happened.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so anyway, I didn't went on my own live, y'all. So we have some information here that we are going to go ahead and read about Mr. Dolph. And so it says a rapper young Dolph shot and killed at age 36 in Memphis. 36 years old, 36 years young, y'all. Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., who turned brushes with death into raps of survival, was killed while buying cookies in his hometown. He was buying cookies, probably for his son. It says here that young Dolph, a star of indie rap and a cousin of the late artist Juice WRLD, was shot and killed Wednesday in his hometown of Memphis. Multiple law enforcement sources confirmed to Fox 13 Memphis. He was 36 years old. The rapper, whose real name is Adolph Robert Thornton Jr., was buying cookies at Makita's Butter Cookies at about 1 p.m. Wednesday when a gunman drove up and shot through the window. Dolph, who has 4.4 million followers on Instagram, released his debut studio album King of Memphis in 2016. The album peaked at number 49 on the Billboard 200 chart. Young Dolph followed up with his album Rich Slave, featuring the single R&B with Megan Thee Stallion in August 2020. Born in Chicago and raised by his grandmother in Memphis, young Dolph, as the oldest brother of his siblings, learned early to be self-sufficient. His parents were addicted to crack, and his options for making money in a neighborhood racked by violence and poverty were limited to hustling. I just want to make sure y'all can see that. Let me scroll up. Okay, so it says here, y'all. We were in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grades singing this living hell. That's what he told The Guardian in 2018. I've just always wanted the money. I told my grandma a long time ago that I was going to take my mom and dad out the hood. I was a little boy saying that shit. I ain't never really had no dad, just the streets ways. And I'm giving game that their dad was supposed to be giving them on these tapes and lyrics. So he pretty much giving people the game. My whole thing is about giving these folks the real. And it says here, Dolph started freestyling with his friends as a teenager and began releasing mixtapes in 2008. It can be at a spot. It can be in the trap. It can be in the car driving We just fucking around. That's what he told The Guardian. He built a reputation as a confident rapper hungry for success as he rapped on In My System off the 2017 mixtape Rich Crack Baby. I clocked in when I was 12 and never clocked out. I'd rather motivate somebody all day long. That's pretty much what he said in 2018. To me, that is timeless music. Says here, he also used close brushes with death as fuel for his music. In 2017, a beef with fellow Memphis rapper Yo Gotti devolved into a spray of bullets at Dolph's SUV in Charlotte, North Carolina, before a club experience. Dolph turned the alleged incident into promotion for his album Bulletproof, featuring the song 100 Shots. Charlotte police told The Guardian that they counted no more than 50 bullets on the scene and did not establish if Dolph was connected to the incident. Tributes have poured in from the music industry, Chance the Rapper tweeted. So this is Chance the Rapper's tweet. God bless Dolph, real independent Memphis rapper born in Chicago, loved by millions of people. Always showed love every time I seen him. This is tragic. God bless his family name. Okay. Tina Snow. I am so sick right now. I am in disbelief. Praying for his family and friends. Rest in peace to my friend, a true legend, Dolph. Wow. This is all coming from people that actually, really, love this man. Really, love being a part, of his cause. It says here that Dolph was nearly killed that September after an argument with three men in Hollywood Boulevard's tourist district turned physical. One man shot young Dolph 3 times, leaving him in critical condition. I've been targeted since I was 17, 18, 19. That's what he told The Guardian. I just knew that I was good. Yet he wasn't a person that lives in fear. You got some people who really worry about that kind of shit. I don't. Dolph is survived by a son and a daughter. Okay, so that'll do it on that story right there, y'all. On that story about young Dolph. It's another one right here. Click on that real quick. And it talks about young Dolph some more. Yeah. It's really sad, man. Now he's left behind a son and a daughter. Now that he's gone, and now his son and daughter, now they have to mourn and grieve over their father, who should still be alive. He should still be alive. He should not be dead. Okay, so if y'all want to read this story, just go to theguardian.com and you'll be able to read this story here. All right. So I got to say this, man. I got to say this. I don't know what happened to my background music. So, I got to say this. This young brother was hit. This young brother was hit. Somebody hit him. Somebody did committed this heinous crime, and now this brother is gone. Well, I hope that the family gets the peaceful grieving that they need through all of this. And we just lost another one of our brothers, man. So I'm going to end this live. This has been an emergency broadcast. Rapper Young Dolph gunned down in his home in Memphis. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening. R.I.P. Young Dolph. Live forever, my brother.